Hello, my friend. Good evening. Hope you've been doing fantastic. Welcome back to Aviary Attorney. We have ourselves a brand new day to find out who really murdered the King's God. Was it the rose itself, or was it something else, something more devious, or something not devious at all, and it was just a big misunderstanding? Anyway, how you doing, Taters and Narvi and Phone and Space? Hope you all doing fantastic. Lurkers, hope you're doing great. VOD Gang, hope you're doing fantastic as well. Let's begin, shall we? It's a new day. We have to figure out what the hell's going on. Let's go back to the... Let's go to the Chocolate Emporium. Let's see if they sold chocolate to the dog.
Welcome back, messieurs. Have you finally decided to sample my fine chocolate? Or perhaps you just returned to ask more questions?
It's just a question today, I'm afraid. What did I do for him?
I did more like this. Okay.
Let's see. Could the chocolate have been poisoned? Ask nicely. Remember, we have to be... I mean, I don't know. For the lamb or the swan, probably very, very nicely. But for the elephant, I might need to do some interrogations. Let's find out.
See, now, here's the thing, Landa. We have just come from a crime scene where a man was killed by poison. Oh my, that sounds very serious.
Yes, quite. But nearby, we happen to find a chocolate wrapper that you admitted to being yours just moments ago.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You think I fed poisoned chocolates to the man. Monsieur, I am not in the business of poisoning customers. It's not very good for business. If I did want to poison someone, hypothetically speaking, of course, I would probably use the chocolate of a competitor.
He makes a good point, Falcon. Even the dumbest of chocolatier murderers wouldn't leave their signature wrappers at a crime scene.
You're probably right. I'll try another approach. Was there something else you wanted to ask?
Let's see who bought this piece of chocolate.
Let me think. Who to ask about?
Let's see if Major Hal actually bought the chocolate. I wonder if it was Mousy. No, he did. He already did Mousy. He didn't like Mousy. He's very afraid of Mousy.
Have you served a member of the Royal Guard by the name of Major Hal? No, monsieur. Are you sure? Yes, monsieur. I have served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory.
What does that mean, Salkin? Have we lost our lead?
Not necessarily. It just means that Major Hal didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we want to find.
I see.
I did once serve a high-ranking officer in the British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story.
No, I don't want to hear that story.
Let me think who to ask about.
Grumpy war veteran turned police inspector. This guy is as strict as law-abiding. Judge Romulus. An arrogant ass who works at the local library. Catherine Marie. I wonder if maybe Judge Romulus. What's this guy's problem? Fuck it, let's find out.
You ever served a hairy wolf in judicial robes named Judge Romulus? Yes.
Ah.
All right. Have you ever served? Wait. Did you just say yes? Yes, monsieur. A wolf in judicial robes. I did serve a person like that a little while ago, on the 6th of January, to be precise.
Did he say or do anything suspicious?
Not that I can recall, monsieur. He was a pleasant fellow, big toothy grin. About 200 grams of classic dark Belgian chocolate with a custom filling.
A custom filling?
Some type of caramel. He proved that he provided it himself, although he unfortunately did not bring enough for me to sample.
What does that mean, Falcon?
Well,
We shouldn't make assumptions. It may just mean that this judge liked to eat chocolate. Caramel, it got stuck in the dog's throat, causing him to collapse and die on the spot. But if the judge's purchase is related to the wrapper at the crime scene, then, Monsieur Hagerslack, do you think I could get a copy of Judge Romulus's receipt?
I can do you one better, monsieur. I have the original right here. I keep them for that purposes, you understand.
Is it okay for us to take it, monsieur?
Absolutely. Memorizing the receipt's content is trivial, after all.
Ah! I got new evidence. Would you look at this thing? Judge Romulus signed it in green ink. Green ink! I knew Judge Romulus was shady, but only true villainous people write in green. Thank you very much for your time, Monsieur Hagerslack. You've been enormously helpful.
I'm glad to be of service. I wish you the best of luck with your case, messieurs.
Wow. Productive. Okay. We got the receipts. What else do we need to look up? No. Tucked away in the Forgotten Alley, R&M Association, newly satisfied. Oh yeah, we gotta send a message to, Mousy. Ghost text the Swan. No! We gotta talk to the little mouse! Oh, customers!
Hello, is this Office of Reynard Vulpes?
Oh, it's you two.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. See, Reynard and Mousy, Monsieur Reynard Vulpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which case to take on.
Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself.
He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means.
Oh, yeah. The birds have migrated successfully. But if Prince Juan told you that, then it means he trusts you. He must want you to take these. Go on, take them.
These are 2 used train ticket stubs. Looks like 2 people who used a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point of this, Mousy?
Prince Juan said that it would help me with the trial. See the names?
Eat the mouse, then sex the swan. Marvy, please.
Gotta Signy, Nicole Signy. I recognize the surname, but I don't think I know who these people are.
Oh, neither do I, really. Prince Juan just told me to book train tickets for these people and then make sure they caught the train. And so that's what I did.
Strange. I'm not sure exactly how these stubs are supposed to help with the trial, but I'll keep a hold of them just in case.
Ticket stubs. 2 ticket stubs for the train bound to Vienna. Seats are booked for Gaudier and Nicole Signy. Receipt of 1 box of custom-filled chocolates from the 6th of January, sold as Judge Romulus, signed in green ink. Ride the swan, my noble steed.
Let's go, Sparrow son. I'm done playing courier.
Good call.
Another day has passed. Is it trial day, or do we get one more day?
Oop.
I'm feeling pretty confident about this case. The big picture is coming together nicely. I'm somewhat relieved that Prince Juan came clean. His secret was putting the whole case in jeopardy. We've still got 1 day until the trial, but how do we spend it? I suppose we could revisit the Louvre, or maybe we should just play some cards at the Le Canard Joy. There's something wrong, Sparrow son. You're unusually quiet.
Falcon, we need to talk.
What's up?
See, I was doing some thinking. Dangerous thing to do, I know. Anyway, I realized that we were missing a crucial piece of evidence.
What evidence would that be?
Well, we know that Major Hal consumed a piece of chocolate before he died, and we know that he died of poisoning. But we still aren't sure that the chocolate was the cause.
That's true. If we keep pushing the chocolate theory, Cocorico will almost certainly bring that up.
So I thought to myself, if I were to consume the wrapper itself, then that may provide proof of whether it contains traces of poison.
Well, sure, that could work, but it would be incredibly foolish. Wait, were you thinking of eating the wrapper, Sparrow son?
Maybe.
Well, stop those thoughts right now. I'm not gonna let you potentially kill yourself like that.
I knew you would say that. That's why I already consumed the wrapper. 45 minutes ago!
Sparrow-san!
That foolish fool! Why would you even eat the wrapper?
Doctor, is Sparrow-san okay?
Well, he's not conscious right now, but he is stable. I think it's safe to say that your friend is not on his deathbed.
Oh, thank God.
How did you say this happened again?
It's a long story. Lowering occupational hazard. Doctor, can you tell me what poison caused this?
No idea. I'm an expert in mental health, not toxology. But I have sent for specialists who should be here by tomorrow morning. He'll make a full assessment.
That's good to hear. Thanks, Doctor. Take good care of him.
Wait a moment. There's a matter of the bill.
We'll have to discuss it later. I have an important case to prepare for, and I'm one partner down.
I see. Well, rest assured that your friend is in good hands.
This is terrible. What the hell was Sparrow-san thinking? I can't win a case like this?
You, I finally found you!
Did someone say something?
Running around like a headless chicken, you're one tricky lawyer to find. I told you to drop the investigation, but you just won't listen.
Who's speaking? I can't see you, Monsieur. Step forward.
All right, I'll step forward, but it'll be the last thing you'll ever see. Oh! Oofies! Au revoir, JJ Falcon.
How you doing, Shao?
What just happened? Where am I? Am I dead? No, that can't be right. This is nighttime. I'm just sleeping. If I focus and count to 3, I should be able to wake up. 1, 2. Whoa. Did it work? Ah! Dame Cataline.
I can't believe how easy you were to fool. I put on a cutesy voice, acted all innocent, and you ate the whole thing up.
I made no mistakes. I did my duty as a lawyer.
Your duty put an innocent man to death row, Monsieur Falcon. I hope you're proud of that.
Wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Hey, where are you going? Out of the way, Severin. I'm not done talking to Dame Cataline.
It wasn't my fault. Is that the excuse you make after all your failures?
I'm not making excuses.
Failure after failure after failure. No desire to improve yourself. You're a joke of a lawyer, JJ.
Don't call me JJ.
That's all you have to say? How pathetic. You don't even deserve to stand in your grandfather's shadow.
My grandfather. I'll prove you wrong. I can do better. Oh, it's you, Sparrow-san. Have you come to berate me too?
What? No. No, I'm just here to tell you to wake up. Wake up, monsieur. Wake up. Hey, can you hear me? I said wake up. Ah, Toussaint. Yes. They're all French. And I'm defending a Spanish fox right now.
Come on, Monsieur, wake up. I should wake up. You're starting to worry me. Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure whether I would have to find a doctor or a mortician.
Ugh, my head. Where am I?
Bon des Arts, by the Louvre in Paris, France. I just fished you out of the scene. Nearly broke my rod doing it. Wait, I know, you're the disrespectful lawyer guy. Dear old Falco or something.
What time is it? Actually, what day is it?
Oh, you hit your head pretty hard, huh? It's the 21st of January, at around 9 o'clock in the morning by my reckoning.
21st, 9 o'clock. Oh no, the trial! I should have been at the court d'assises 10 minutes ago.
Well, you're running late, but take it easy, Monsieur. I'm sure they'll be understanding.
Maybe if I sprint it.
In your condition, that would be stupid. Take a seat, clear your head, and go get. I'll get some dry. I'll go get some dry clothes.
No time.
Wait, Monsieur, at least take this before you go.
What is this, a dip pen? No, wait, it's a modern fountain pen. Bone handle, gold nib. This is very fancy. Thank you, Monsieur, but this isn't mine.
Really? Are you sure? You're holding it pretty tightly when I found you.
It's probably got green ink on it. I was holding this, then I suppose it has to be mine. Fountain pen. Falcon awoke upon the Pont des Arts with a fountain pen in the handle. It contains green ink. Ooh, I knew it. The plot thickens. With soup. Thanks, fisherman. I owe you one.
I'm not a fisherman! Don't call me fisherman!
A fountain pen. This is a furry game.
It's 9 o'clock. I believe it's time for roll call.
The plot is as thick as my ass. I do a lot of squats, so I thank you for that compliment.
Is defense not present?
Such
unprofessionalism. If there's no defense, then the trial cannot proceed any further. We must make a ruling based on the evidence that has already been presented. I will now converse with the jury. We shall decide whether Prince Juan is guilty of murdering Major Hal and of conspiring to murder the king. Your Honor, may I have a word? Fine, but make it quick. I'm a firm believer that the trial must be orderly and punctual. There is no room for wishy-washy dilly-dallying. But it seems somewhat rash to end a trial session the moment it is due to start. Perhaps it would be prudent to wait 5 or 10 minutes in case the defense is just a little tardy. Then the trial has its chance to proceed and justice will be served. You are the prosecution, are you not? You have nothing to worry about. A guilty verdict is all but guaranteed. Your Honor, you appear confused. I'm not here to secure a guilty verdict. Of course you are. You're a prosecutor. By definition, you're here to prosecute. No, my job description is to prosecute, but I am here in this courtroom to ensure that justice is served. An unfair and unbalanced trial is not in the spirit of justice. That's very noble of you, but it's the defense is absent. There's little that can be done. I'll hear no more about this matter. I will now talk with the jury.
The defense is present, Your Honor.
Fuck. You're late, Falcon. Mon Dieu, JJ, you look like a total mess. Did you take a morning swim in the Seine or something?
Something like that.
Your Honor, we are all present. We are only 3 minutes over schedule. Let's not needlessly dirty the pure name of justice. Rules are rules, prosecutor. Falcon clearly has no respect for legal procedure. Frankly, for turning up while looking like a drowned rat, I ought to told him in contempt of court.
Your Honor.
But Your Honor, rules are rules. One more word on either of you and I shall have you both disbarred. It's a pity. The King of France was most looking forward to standing behind the witness podium. The King of France! He's here!
There he is. There's the king.
We're not doing the trial after all. That's a pity. Your Majesty, what a surprise. Well, you see. Yeah, you know, it's my 7th time testifying against a would-be assassin. But it's the first time seeing a trial where the case has ended before it even began. Well, the defense, he was late and, pish posh. France didn't become a great and dignified kingdom through rigorous punctuality. Let's go ahead with the trial. It'll be fun. Look, I'll say the oath to get it started. I swear to speak without hatred, without fear, and to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Did I get it right?
That was perfect, Your Majesty.
JJ, I trust you have no objections with the king testifying.
No objections here. Going ahead with the trial is fine with me.
And surely you wouldn't stand in the way of the king, would you, Your Honor? Fine. Proceed with the curse trial. Excellent! Now, Your Majesty, could you tell us your activities on the day of the murder? My activities? Well, I started my day with tea and toast, as I normally do. I was dressed in my PJs at the time. I think you could skip ahead a little. Perhaps your arrival at the Louvre? All right. Of course. Well, my entourage and I entered through the Louvre south entrance around 9 o'clock. Well, we passed through the Salle de Tibre with a little fanfare. At the Grand Gallery, I unveiled the new painting and gave a short speech to inspire the citizens who attended. That's when I was approached by a man claiming to be the Prince of Spain. He presented a rose, which was taken by Major Hal, and, well, I think you know the rest. Indeed we do, Your Majesty. Madams and messieurs of the courts, what we have here is another testimony that establishes Prince Juan's guilt. And this is no ordinary testimony. It is the testimony of perhaps the most trustworthy man in all of France. Oh, you flatter me, prosecutor. But I am the trustworthiness in all the kingdom, aren't I?
I have no doubts, Your Majesty. Nonetheless, I would like to perform a cross-examination.
How dare you touch your king, you utter nerve! Calm yourself, Judge. I have no qualms with standard legal procedure. Defense, please proceed. I want to see your best courtroom drama material.
The king is adorable. Through the Louvre south entrance, around 9 o'clock, we passed through the Salle de Tibre with a little fanfare. Oh yeah, that's where we found the chocolate wrapper. In the Grand Gallery, I unveiled a new painting, and man claimed to be Prince of Spain. So how about the, let's see what's going on with this one.
Your Majesty, you say you passed through the Salle de Tibre uneventfully.
Oh, indeed, we stopped briefly to look at the paintings and then moved on to the Grand Gallery.
Let's see, what did you see?
What's up, Poco?
Could you elaborate? What did you see in the Salle de Tibre?
What I see, well, Roman stuff mostly.
I meant aside from Roman artifacts. For example, did you talk to someone in the room who wasn't a member of your entourage?
You're reaching, JJ. The king already testified that he passed through without encountering anything of interest.
I want the king to elaborate.
I have reason to believe that this was a key moment on the day of the murder. I want the king to elaborate on exactly what and who he saw.
Then I suppose you will have to proceed, Your Majesty. Oh, all right. Let me think. So there was a giant doorstop. There was this copper urn thing. Oh, there was something else. Now that you ask, I was offered a box of chocolates by some peasant mademoiselle. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but Major Hal was keen to accept a chocolate or two on my behalf.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, did I say something startling, prosecutor? No. Please continue, Your Majesty.
I think the prosecution is startled because he just came to a realization that I was not spouting drivel in the previous trial session.
Oh, that's debatable.
To cut a long story short, Your Majesty, this mademoiselle may hold some relevance to the case at hand. Could you describe her?
Oh, really? She's relevant? Let me think. I didn't get a good look at her face, but she was a sorry-looking swan. Probably in her late teens or early 20s.
A young, sorry-looking swan, you say? I don't suppose her name was... Mademoiselle Signy?
Signy? No, that sounds familiar. Why, yes, I think that's what it was. She was called Mademoiselle Signy.
I see. This is undoubtedly significant. Mademoiselle gave chocolates to Major Hal minutes before he died.
Now, just wait one moment. I see what you're alluding to, JJ. You're suggesting that the gift of chocolates killed the Major. But that line of reasoning holds no weight because the evidence is circumstantial.
Circumstantially, my tail feathers. The king just testified that Major Hal ate chocolates.
Yes, that much is no longer in dispute, but you still have not proved that the chocolates were poisoned. Without that, we must assume that the swan was merely offering a gift rather than speculating that she is a murderer.
Yes! Shame on you, defense, implicating a poor innocent girl like that. Absolutely disgusting. Why ought to end this trial?
Hold on! I do have evidence that the chocolate was in fact poisoned.
I don't believe you, JJ. If you had a piece of evidence that significant, you would have slammed it down already. Present it.
Well,
I can't. It's not really the evidence folder type of evidence.
Why am I not surprised? Huh, this drama's just getting good. Why'd y'all suddenly go quiet? Well, Your Majesty, it appears that the defense just had a realization of his own. That is, that he lacks the evidence to support his theory. Since he cannot continue with this argument, I believe the cross-examination has come to an end.
I'm not done yet. Let me present my evidence. See, I had the chocolate wrapper back in my office and Sparrow-san ate it.
Stop, JJ. Stop while you still have a little dignity. The result of whatever crackpot pseudo-scientific experiment you performed do not constitute valid evidence. I think this trial is over, Your Honor.
That's plenty time. You may take your leave, Your Majesty.
Huh. Well, very well. I'm pleased that the justice has been thoroughly served. Until the next assassination attempt, adieu, messieurs.
I'll now deliberate with the jury.
Objection! Sorry, I always wanted to do that. Sparrow-san, are you okay? Sparrow-san ate the chocolate bar wrapper. And he was in the hospital. He was testing for poison, so he's a I mean, he did do the worst. He was very, very bad at school. Yes, the doctor said that I had an iron stomach. Most of the poison passed straight through me. Speaking of which, I would like to testify on that poison chocolate issue. I even got a doctor's note, see?
It's too late, the trial's over.
Oh, you can't be serious, Your Honor. The contents of that note could turn the entire trial on its head. You must allow it!
Why are you constantly arguing with me? I thought the job of a public prosecutor was to assist the judges.
I told you, Your Honor, my job isn't to get a guilty verdict. It is to ensure that justice is served.
I swear you're the worst prosecutor in all of France.
Go ahead, Sparrow-son. Read the contents of the note for the court to hear. Ahem. This patient, Sparrow-son, was submitted to Salpeteria Hospital, where he displayed a variety of symptoms. These include profuse sweating, a rapid fever, and severe nausea. The patient was diagnosed with poisoning, probably originating from the plant known as aconite, aka monk's hood, aka wolf's bane. When we questioned the patient, he admitted to having consumed a discarded chocolate wrapper, potentially carrying the poison. Examining the contents of the patient's stomach confirmed this to be true. As a mental health professional, I believe this patient is to be clinically... we could skip that bit. Yada yada yada... okay, here we go. Signed, Dr. Fowlret. Thank you, Sparrow-son. I don't think I'll even need to question you. Between your note and the king's testimony, every angle of the chocolate wrapper business has been covered. Awesome. Wait, did you say the king is here? You can get his autograph later. All right. So what happens now? Do I get cross-examined by the prosecution or something?
To be honest, I see little to cross-examining.
Do your damn John, prosecutor. Cross-examine that little annoying liar of a bird. Tear his testimony to shreds.
Your Honor, he has a note signed by a medical professional, definitely proving that the chocolate wrapper from the crime scene was poisoned. We could nitpick the details or delve into the doctor's credentials, but I fear it would be a waste of the court's time. Nobody wants that.
So then what the hell do we do now?
We do nothing, Your Honor. This poisoned wrapper has introduced an element of doubt into the case. The prosecution must accept that. But is the level of doubt reasonable? Is it significant? I think the members of the jury will agree. JJ's evidence is still tenuous.
Tenuous,
A step above circumstantial. You have proven a link, a not wholly illogical link, but you haven't proved beyond a doubt that Major Hal was killed by the chocolate. You are still making far too many assumptions. Where is the empiricism that is required by any good court of law? Where are the witnesses who can back up your claims?
Oh, I brought along a litnish. Maybe she can help.
Oh, hello.
You!
You!
Sparrow-son, It's good to see you on your feet, and you have been an enormous asset to this case. But what are you trying to pull off now? Don't look, Marvy. Don't look. Surprise witness. There's a surprise witness. Yeah, I remember you mentioned that Cocorico liked calling surprise witnesses, so I thought we would beat him at his own game. I brought the flower girl, Mademoiselle Signy, so that she can testify about Prince Juan's character. You're putting me in a difficult position, Sparrowson. Just moments before you arrived, we, the court, established that Mademoiselle Signy was a possible subject for the case. What? That can't be right. Sparrowson, it's okay. Monsieur Falcon, I would like to testify. You want to testify? Do you understand what you're agreeing to? I do. I've accepted my fate. Prosecutor, do you have any objections to me calling upon Mademoiselle Signy as a witness? None. No, none. Bearing in mind, of course, that you are here to defend Prince Juan, not to convict Mademoiselle Signy. Prosecuting is my job. Of course.
I have no objections either. Please proceed, witness. Speak the oath.
The oath?
Say that you swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
I swear, Your Honor, I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Good. Very good.
Please state your name and occupation for the court record. My name is Catherine Marie Signy, and I'm a flower seller. Mademoiselle Signy, tell the courtroom of your activities in the morning of the 7th of January. Very well. I saw the king and his entourage enter the Louvre around 9 o'clock. I followed. When they came to a stop at the Salle des Tibre, I stepped forward and offered the king a chocolate. He refused, but the guard, a big dog by the name of Major Hal, was happy to oblige. The guard died because I, personally, had previously added poison to the chocolates. No, that can't be right. I used poison derived from the monk's hood, a notoriously dangerous plant, as a flower seller. It was simple to acquire. What? Why did you do it, mademoiselle? Why? Monsieur, people have tried to kill the king before, and people will try again. He is a vile man who has no respect or love for the people who suffer under him. I did it to better the French people. I don't believe that at all. Falcon, say something. Mademoiselle, are you being coerced or threatened? Speak freely. No, monsieur, I'm confessing out of my own volition. It is my guilt and nobody else's. No. She's covering. She is actually under the threat of punishment. Because we have the receipts. Signed in green ink, who I was attacked by someone who signed with pen that contained green ink. So it's not her. This is not her pen. This is a very rich, bone and intricate, very expensive pen. And someone like a flower girl, a flower swan, would not afford that. Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, defense, it looks like you wormed a confession out of this murderous pute. I suppose that gets your client, Prince Juan, completely off the hook. Lucky you. So shall we wrap this court session?
No. No, not yet. I have further questions for the witness, Your Honor.
Further questions? To what end? You've already proved your client's innocence.
I wish to uncover the truth.
You aren't here to uncover the truth. You're here to defend Prince Juan, and you've done that job with a disgusting level of diligence.
Hey, Quinn. 9 months. Nice. What are you going to name the child? The little sub-baby. Oh no, it's screaming. Nonetheless, I believe the mademoiselle has omitted something of huge importance. I wish to question her further.
Something of huge importance.
I won't allow it.
Fine. Can I at least show something to the witness?
You and the prosecutor are right pair of moralizing blowhards, aren't you? You're doing my head in. Fine. It will shut you up. I'll let you show one magical mystery item to the witness. I can't imagine you'll have anything up your sleeve to change the flow of this trial, though.
Monsieur Falcon, save it. I have nothing more to say. What about this? Oh, wait, maybe the ticket stubs. Ooh. I feel like it's either the ticket stubs or the receipt. But these are used. Ooh, this will tell. Receipt. The repeat. Try it. Does this ring any bells, mademoiselle? No, that doesn't mean anything to me, I'm afraid.
Heh, useless. I knew there was nothing up your sleeve.
Ah! You guys tricked me!
Wait, I know I have something, mademoiselle. Take a look at this.
Ticket stubs.
Please take a look at this.
Train ticket stubs.
Look at the names.
We got the train ticket stubs from Mousy based off of the saying that Juan told us to tell Mousy. Papa and Mom. In Vienna, really? Are they really safe? So I think I know. Okay. So she was told she has to give the chocolate to the king, otherwise her parents would suffer the consequences. But our Prince Juan, or undercover detective Vulpes, was able to get her parents out of the city safely. So now she can speak freely.
They are. The tickets were arranged courtesy of the fox.
Then that means the wolf has nothing to hold over me. I can speak freely.
Indeed. Go ahead, mademoiselle.
What are you two muttering about down there?
I'm amending my testimony, Your Honor. Members of the court, everything I've said today has been the truth. I did go to the Louvre on the 7th of January. I did present a box of poisoned chocolates to the king, except it was not of my volition. I was threatened. I was forced to carry out the task under threat of harm. You see, my family has been struggling to get by. The winter has been harsh and my flower business has been struggling. One day a man approached me. A man I assumed to be kind-hearted. This man offered me 200 francs to get us through the cold, but I could not afford to repay the debt. When I attempted to bargain with the man and he offered me a deal, assist him with a murder, and he would drop all debts. Refuse and he would ruin me and my parents. I obliged because the alternative meant death for those I love. The name of the man who did this is Judge Romulus.
What a creative story. This is obviously a last-minute, desperate attempt at passing the buck. The sheer laziness of this girl to accuse a man she's never met before. She's blatantly floundering.
Indeed. I've heard a dozen of these self-pitying yarns during my time as a prosecutor. Although, admittedly, this is the first time I've seen a witness directly accuse a judge. Quite a brazen gambit. But in any case, these sorts of stories never turn out to be true. They're always proven to be fabrication, born of desperation.
I've never been more honest, monsieur.
Listen, Mademoiselle Signy, I would like to believe your story, but accusing a man, a judge no less, of conspiring to murder the king is a hugely serious accusation. Do you have any proof to support your story?
Proof?
You say the judge lent you money, then you both must have signed a contract when you made the transaction. That contract would suffice as proof.
The contracts were all verbal. He said the money was a gift at first, and only later said that I had to repay him.
How convenient. Of course, the supposed contract doesn't exist. The mademoiselle has no proof because her story's a blatant lie.
Falcon, you have to do something. Do we have anything to link Judge Romulus to Mademoiselle Signy?
A link?
Of course! Members of the court, I know for certain that the Mademoiselle's story is true. I can say within certainty that Judge Romulus has made contact with Mademoiselle Signy in the past. I know this because at the very moment I am holding a key piece of evidence that links Judge Romulus directly to the crime scene.
To the crime scene, you say? Which would be the receipts.
I think you should take a look at this, Severin.
Me? You don't trust the judge's hand?
What is that? What does that piece of paper say?
This is a receipt for a box of chocolates from Lender Hagelschlacks, chocolate emporium on the 6th of January, made out to a man named Romulus.
The writing upon the receipt is clear. A man named Romulus bought chocolates on the day before the murder. These chocolates happen to have been the same brand of flavor as the ones that were used in the royal assassination attempt. What's up, Super? By itself, this evidence would not be definitive. It would only suggest that the judge had something of a sweet tooth. But taken into conjunction with the Mademoiselle's updated testimony,
that would imply that the judge was directly involved in the assassination attempt.
Judge Romulus, do you have anything to say about this?
Yep. That receipt's not mine. I haven't stepped foot in the chocolate shop in years.
You cannot be serious. The receipt is indisputable proof of your purchase.
Indisputable. Watch me dispute it. What do you have there, that scrap of paper with the word Romulus scrawled on it? Is it a forgery? Are there simply two men named Romulus living in Paris? I don't have a clue. What I do know is that you have nothing to prove that I was the one who signed that receipt.
This is absurd. Do you want me to dig up court documents with your signature so we can undertake a handwriting analysis?
That wouldn't be possible. I believe His Honor uses a rubber stamp for signing off on official court documents.
That would be correct.
Well, it's no matter. I don't need the judge's signature. I already have in my possession proof that the signature on the receipt belongs to Judge Romulus. Oh, but first things first, I believe you dropped your pen, Your Honor.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's mine. Thanks, I've been looking for that thing everywhere.
I thought as much. Madams and messieurs, last night I was assaulted outside Salpêtrière Hospital. Salpêtrière. I did not see the assailant's face, but I did accidentally grab something from their garments as I was thrown into the sign.
Oh, so that's why you smell of fish. I wanted to say something, but I thought it might be rude.
This fountain pen is the very item I grabbed.
Did I say that pen was mine? On closer inspection, I see it must have been mistaken.
Save it, Your Honor. I'm not here to press assault charges. What interests me most about this pen is the ink it contains. It is emerald green in color.
And we all know only baddies write in green.
Well, yes, but more importantly, it's a rare and unusual choice of ink color. I would venture that only a dozen people in all of Paris are arrogant enough to write in green. And I would venture that only one of these arrogant people is named Romulus.
So Judge Romulus lacks respect for classic penmanship. What of it?
Take another look at the chocolate receipt, Severin. That receipt was signed with emerald green ink.
It's certainly quite a coincidence.
No, there's no more room for coincidence. There is no more room for doubt. There is only one narrative that can tie this ridiculous string of events together. On the 6th of January, you, Judge Romulus, bought a box of chocolates with custom fillings. That custom filling contained poison originating from the flowers of the Mademoiselle Signy, a street seller who owed you a debt. On the 7th of January, you, Judge Romulus, leveraged that debt to force the girl to present the poisoned chocolates to the king. Then an idiot of a man by the name of Juan framed himself as the murderer in order to take the fall of Mademoiselle Signy's stead. You pushed the Juan's guilt by priming the witness, Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley. And when that failed, you pressured Mademoiselle Signy to take full responsibility for the crime. That is the only narrative that makes sense. Admit it!
Fine, I admit it. I did it. I purchased the chocolates. I added the poison. I put a peasant girl in debt just so I could force her to take the fall. I was the one who wanted the king murdered. But there is not a damn thing any of you can do about it. I am the one who holds the gavel. I am the one who passes the sentences. With a snap of my fingers, I could have each and every one of you guillotined on the Place des Asterelles before nightfall. Who judges the judges? Who stands above me? Nobody! Not even God can condemn me while I sit so highly.
The king's here, by the way.
Attempting to murder a king, corrupting the cour d'assises. What an utterly repulsive individual.
Don't touch me, you dirty pig. You have no authority over me.
Oh, well, he doesn't. I do. Take him away, Inspector.
I'm not done. I'm not done with any of you. You're all guilty. You'll see. A revolution is coming. The rebels will overrun Paris. The king and government will fall. The bourgeoisie will be slaughtered. We shall have a glorious second republic. A republic free of class where everyone is free and equal. Hey, don't touch me.
Hey, there's another ranting lunatic, Your Majesty. Ignore him.
Oh, yeah, of course. Carry on, Inspector.
No, this is well after the revolution. These are just a bunch of socialists.
Wait, what happens now?
I guess I'm supposed to take over the president's judge's duties. Well, given a surprising series of revelations that just took place, we believe that the results are clear. We find the defendant, Prince Juan Querido, to be clear of all charges. We therefore find the defendant not guilty. Woo! Woo!
Well, what happens to me now?
Mademoiselle, it is clear that you were coerced. However, you still played a significant role in the king's assassination attempt. By all rights, you must be tried for your crimes.
I see, I cannot argue.
But as it happens, due process was not followed during this trial session. Judge Romulus thoroughly disrupted the proceedings. Consequently, I believe that most of the testimonies given during this trial session would not be seen as valid in a court of law.
What does that mean?
He's saying you're free to go.
Correct. As a prosecutor, I see no crime to prosecute.
Really? Thank you so much, monsieur. And thank you, messieurs. Without your help and assurances, I don't think I know where I would be right now. So, are my parents really in Vienna?
I think so, but you would have to ask the Fox for details. I don't know exactly what he arranged. Although now that Judge Romulus poses no threat, I suppose your parents will be free to move back to Paris.
Actually, I may follow them to Vienna.
You need a holiday after all this drama?
Well, yes, but also I want to get away from here before, before the fighting starts.
You mean the revolution Judge Romulus mentioned? He doesn't seem mentally stable. Pay him no mind.
It's not just him, monsieur. In the streets, everyone talks of an uprising. If you were smart, you would clear out of here too.
Thank you for the concern, mademoiselle.
But we're far from smart, so we're staying put.
I see. Then good luck, messieurs, and farewell. Maybe we can meet again when this has all blown over. I think he was an actual judge.
Wait, mademoiselle, don't you want to have a quick celebratory drink? Oh, she's gone. So I guess it's just you and me and the fox, right, Falcone?
Yeah, that sounds good, Sparrowson. Take Prince Juan back to the Aviary office. I need to sort out some paperwork as Severin.
Okie dokie.
I suppose congratulations are in order. Uncovering the truth in the way that you did was quite a feat.
Everything went far better than I could have hoped, but you surprised me at the end with that little lie of yours.
Lie?
This trial's testimonies are completely invalid? Bullcock. You and I both know that this trial has produced ample valid evidence for Mademoiselle Signy to be detained and tried. Even with the coerced accounted for, I bet she would still be found guilty of conspiracy or accessory to murder. So why are you holding back?
You know, 10, maybe even 5 years ago, I probably would have prosecuted Mademoiselle Signy. When I was fresh out of the law school, I thought my role as a prosecutor was to condemn every potential criminal that came my way. I thought if the guilty person ends up behind the bars or on the hanging dock, then justice has been served. But as I gained experience, I started noticing the details.
The details?
The extenuating circumstances, the personal considerations, the gaps in law where even when the due process is followed to the letter, good people are punished and wrongdoers walk free. I hated it, so I changed my role. I decided that I should not strive to secure a guilty verdict, but to ensure that justice is served. I could prosecute Mademoiselle, and she would definitely be convicted. But that would not serve justice.
Yeah, you're a good lawyer. You're a good lawyer, Cocorico.
Well, you're not terrible, Falcon.
Now, is he Prince Juan or is he Agent Vulpes?
Ah. I must congratulate you, Senor Falcon, and Senor Sparrowson.
Well, I guess he's doing Senor.
What am I doing? Still using that old accent. I, of course, meant... I, of course, meant congratulations, Monsieur Falcon and Monsieur Sparrowson.
It's no big deal. We're just doing our jobs.
No. Your job ended when you provided my innocence. When you proved my innocence. Everything after that was you going above and beyond your duties. Of course, I was counting on you to do so. A lesser lawyer would surely have stumbled or caved in. Oh, but before I forget, your payment.
Thank you, Monsieur Vulpes. This has been a strange case, but I'm glad the truth came to light.
Whoa, we got money!
I'll see you out.
Wait, Monsieur Vulpes, before you go, something's been bothering me. Why did you come to us in the first place? Surely there are much more reputable lawyers out there who could have done a better job.
More reputable than the Falcon that stands before me?
Yeah, Falcon's got a sucky track record.
True. He does have a mixed record, but his family name is hugely respected in the lawyering world. I choose Monsieur Falcon as my lawyer for that reason alone.
Really? I never heard of another lawyer named Falcon.
Let's not go down this road, Monsieur Vulpes. I don't go by my old name for a reason.
That's fair. We shouldn't be fixated on the past, should we? After all, it's already been gone. The future is where our potential lies. That's what we should be paying attention to. The storm is approaching fast.
Yeah, you mean the revolution that the crooked judge mentioned?
Indeed. I dare say that the wolf is right. Rebellion is coming, one way or another. Listen, Monsieur Falcon, you'll probably have a surge of work over the coming days. If you want me to dig up the dirt on anyone, please feel free to drop by my office at any time.
Dig up the dirt?
I'm a private investigator. It's what I do.
We'll bear that in mind. Thank you, Monsieur Vulpes.
Good day, messieurs.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Seriously, Falcon?
What? I was just going to ask if you wanted tea or coffee.
Whoa!
Fantastic! Let's continue.
Do I remember the July Revolution? Of course. How could I ever forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder. The 3 glorious days.
Furries fighting furries!
I can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird brain at Le Canard, Joy. Ah, finally, good morning, Falcon.
Morning, Spit.
No, wait, it's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greeting is, where the hell have you been, you lazy bones?
It's far too early for this level of roasting. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon.
No way. We've got important business to discuss, and I can't do that if you're half drunk.
Mon Dieu, give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial.
Something on your mind?
Actually, yes. It was, what that wolf judge said about the revolution.
Pshaw! That guy was off his rocker. And besides, if we worried about every potential French Revolution, we would never get any work done at all, am I right?
Yeah, maybe you're right. Worrying doesn't do us any good.
The
Tell me about the important business you wanted to discuss.
Oh yeah, the business. A letter. This one's from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything.
That is indeed a fancy seal. Well, go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors.
All right.
Ahem.
Monsieur Falcon. Meet me at the rooftop cafe opposite the Place de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Volerti. That's how terse.
Excuse me. I mean, this could be actual French Revolution, because that was like 1789-ish, right? Was this actually 1848? Maybe they delayed it. They delayed the revolution just a couple years.
A proposal from the inspector. Interesting.
Do you have any idea what sort of proposal he has in mind?
Not a clue.
So, are we gonna go meet him and find out?
But I mean, it's also a bunch of furry creatures, so they can make whatever history they want.
I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat.
Oh, I forgot to deny it, damn it.
Alright, no dilly-dallying, I like it. Oh, but before I forget, I need to drop by the hospital at some point.
What did you eat this time?
No, it's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill from my last visit.
Oh, that's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit, but the inspector's call should be take priority, I think.
Thank you for the sippies.
It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location?
Who knows? Maybe the inspector liked the view because it reminds him of his days guarding the old Bastille under the ancient regime.
Wait, you think the inspector worked here during the ancient regime? Do you think that's how he got this war wound?
Ah, a new fictional revolution that serves as a continuation. Ah, French Revolution, Part 2. The revolutioning.
It was a joke, Sparrowson. I'm pretty sure the inspector isn't that old.
Well.
Severin, what are you doing here?
Settle down, JJ. Just like you, I was invited here by the inspector.
What could he have wanted with all three of us?
It is hardly unusual for the lawyers and police of France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all her hands on deck.
A big investigation role? Sounds juicy.
Oh, by the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus?
No, what?
He escaped from prison before we could even try him. Rumor has it that the wolf bribed his jailkeeper and then fled for the hills.
So he escaped justice.
For now, but don't fret. Nobody managed to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which...
Yeah, good, you're all here.
Excuse me, Monsieur Mr. Inspector Volerty, sir. Falcon and I were wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison?
Don't drag me into this, you fool, I was joking.
You impudent whelps, I'm not that old. I sustained these injuries when in the July Revolution 18 years ago.
How many revolutions have you had?
As a royal guard, there's a lowly peon. The air was thick with gunpowder and blood.
Oh, great. Now you've shut him off.
We were given the order to charge at a rebel barricade. My comrades and I fashioned our bayonets.
That's true, there was a lot.
Suddenly, boom! Without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. My comrades were dead and I was heavily wounded. That's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles. I'm sorry, I get sleepy. The gargoyles of Notre Dame, and it was a Viridian killer himself.
This is a fascinating story, Inspector, but perhaps you could tell us why we're all here.
Of course, why we're here. What I'm about to tell you is to remain strictly confidential. You understand? It's a matter of national security. As you've probably heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group.
I mean, aren't these all the same people?
Hipsters.
It's true. The other day I was called pop-loving pleb for enjoying Chopin.
Now's not the time for joking, you two. The inspector's obviously talking about the growing rumors of an uprising.
I could say it. I said it. I said it. What are you going to do about it? I said it and I got this. All right. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I know. Thank you.
Correct! A rebellion is coming. Indeed, rebels, there's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months, no, years. In every tavern, on every street corner, people talk of organizing protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remains.
No surprise there. If you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they'll just get even angrier.
Indeed, and that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. For that, I need your help.
What exactly do you want us to do?
Interview citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting location that has escaped the eyes of the police.
Do you have any leads?
Just one. We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who's only referred to as the Croque Monsieur.
Like the sandwich?
What?
The croque monsieur. It's a hot sandwich. Cheese, ham, a little bechamel. Throw on some peppers if it's a Friday night.
This has nothing to do with the sandwiches. Croque Monsieur is the alias of an accomplice and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know.
That's everything? That's all you have to demonstrate after years of tracking?
Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it's my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I would be honored to lend any and all assistance.
Fuck up.
That's very good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico, but what about you, Falcon?
Well, to be honest, Inspector, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a private defense attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting isn't quite my forte.
You want to know why I'm asking you? Look around you, Falcon. We're surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves, the jailers are thieving ravens, and the National Guard are sitting ducks.
I don't think we met any National Guard yet, but we have met the Ravens and the judges.
Look at all the slackers and dullards who supposedly protect and serve the country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful display at the previous trial. Those are the results I produced with imbeciles to assist me. But you three, you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Cataline and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course.
But Dame Cataline,
Hey, it doesn't matter. You have passion and conviction, and you aren't a total bird brain. By my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not your job description. So what do you say? Do you want to sit around your office, twiddle your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls in your lap? Or do you want to take this opportunity to do something greater and help us track down the animals who wish to harm our glorious nation?
all right. I would be honored to help my country, Inspector. Consider us on board.
Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear.
I had no idea you were such a patriot, JJ.
It's nothing to do with a little national pride. There's nothing wrong with a little national pride.
Yeah. Pride is fine and all, but, do we get any compensation for this?
Of course, here's 50 francs. You'll receive another 50 upon completion of your work.
50 francs. Psh, we're being undersold.
Hush, Sparrow, son. This is a great opportunity.
I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive croque monsieur, find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your 2 tasks. I'll check up on your progress in 3 weeks' time. See what you can accomplish by then.
3 weeks? Goddamn.
I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ. So I suppose it's a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me.
Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrow, son. We have a croque monsieur to hunt.
Okay, let's go.
I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the croque monsieur, too.
Not so fast, Cocorico. Something else we need to discuss.
I want a sandwich, too.
Oh my god, look at all this. Alright, let's start off by R&M Associates. There's Mousy.
Well, well. This is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea?
Oh, yeah, of course, Monsieur Vulpes, of course. Oh, Messieurs, what sort of tea you like? Chamomile? Julian, maybe?
I don't know what any of these are. I'm curious. Let's see, chamomile. Sleepiness and anxiety. Oh, chamomile. I see. An herbal medicine. No, we don't want that. What about Darjeeling? Darjeeling tea. The tea made from Camellia sinensis. It's the only tea in the world to get protection under the geographical indication trademark. What? Highest elevation produced teas world over. It is the altitude that creates an ideal environment for the tea plant. Oh. Okay. That's pretty cool. What's up, Uba? Hey! It's French. I don't know what chamomile tea is, especially when it's spelled chamomile. These French spell shit weird. Speak American!
Actually, some Darjeeling would be divine. Thank you, Mousy.
Sure, Darjeeling sounds good to me too.
Oh, okay, one pot of Darjeeling coming right up. Whoop.
Let's get down to business. What is it that you two came here for?
We just had a couple questions. Have you ever heard of a person called the Croque Monsieur?
And no, we aren't talking about the sandwich, unfortunately.
Croque Monsieur. Are you referring to the black market salesman? The man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal.
Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him?
Me personally, no. No, monsieurs, I just know his vile reputation.
I see. Then do you have any idea how we can find him?
Meeting the Croque Monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just anybody after all. I know. I shall do a little investigation work of my own. Come back in 3 days and I'll tell you where and when you can find the Croque Monsieur.
That's an enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Vulpes.
Of course, there is a price.
A price?
It's just a small fee, a mere 30 francs.
Hey, we saved your derriere over that Prince Juan business. Is this any way to show your gratitude?
Monsieur Vulpes, you must understand that this is no personal errand. We are investigating on behalf of the king and country.
I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I'm running a business here. The fox has to eat. 30 francs and I guarantee I'll find you the Croque Monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Here you go, Monsieur.
Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later, and I'll tell you where the Croque Monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I'll undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence.
I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Vulpes.
It's my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Monsieur Vulpes, have you heard any rumors of an uprising?
Of course. These days a man can't walk in a tavern without hearing angry men whisper about violence and revolt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got paid like 50 francs for his case. And then I got paid another 50 francs for looking into all this.
I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of the winter.
But what can you tell us about the dissenters? The dissenters, specifically. Do you know where they're meeting?
I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went?
I see.
Perhaps I can assist you into something else.
That's all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Vulpes.
As to you, messieurs.
Oh, what about the tea?
Tea's ready, Monsieur Vulpes. It's ready.
I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy.
Oh, bother. Oh, you fucker. I'm only like 6 inches tall. A little help next time, asswipe.
Whoa. Language.
Let's go to the Canard.
No drinking. Bad Falcon. Calm down, Sparrow Son. I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government. Therefore, they are perfect rebel breeding grounds.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's you two. What will it be today, wine or beer?
I'm afraid it's just questions for now, Madame Canella.
Canel?
We're looking for a man called the Croque Monsieur. Have you seen him?
No, that name doesn't sound familiar at all.
All right.
Okay, have you heard any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government?
Of course. It's a tavern, hun. If people couldn't come here to grope and talk politics, what else could they go to?
That's true. But has anyone stood out?
Well, just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting very shifty. Now, I'm not sick. They are or they're not rebels, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean.
I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see where to go.
Card room.
Yeah, the big fella's returned. Here, let's play some cards.
Yes.
Absolutely. Deal me in.
I just noticed that is a very
Is that a raven? A big chunky raven? Alright, don't get cocky, Falcon.
Hey, very good.
Card game.
Stand.
Try to beat my 19. Try, just try. Ah, fuck you! Do me in again! I get to 21. Do me in again. Now I gotta break even. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Yeah, that's what I thought, baby. Yeah. That's what we call apple luck. I'm feeling good. I feel it, 21. Yeah. I've been to Vegas multiple times. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I never want to go back. Last time I was there, I went to go see the bodies exhibit. I like gambling. I don't like actual gambling. When it's fake money, fuck yeah, let's do it. When it's real money, no.
I ain't dumb. I like to keep my stuff under my thumb. That's why we got Mademoiselle to tell me to put in the order in. No idea where she's gonna keep them though.
Yeah. You know
that she hates being called Mademoiselle. You're gonna get stuck with guard duty again. Alright. You are you're right, you are. The Madame it is then. Wait, she ain't married, is she? So why do you have to call her Madame?
why don't you ask her yourself?
No way! She'd straight up eat me alive if I asked that directly.
Wait, hush. Do you smell that? Smells like eavesdroppers. Can I help you, messieurs? Yeah, I spent my money on WWE wrestling mobile games. I can't. Come on, man. I'm gambling. I lost all my money. I can't even. No, I don't. That's a joke. Darkside Phil does that. He takes all donor money, bets it all in his WWE wrestling mobile games, and then begs for more money. Supposedly.
What were you two just talking about before we rudely interrupted?
Well, I would like to include you in our conversation, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's any of your business. You're right, it's not our business.
I suppose it isn't our business. I apologize for asking, monsieur.
Quite alright, no harm done.
That's all for now. We'll be back.
Oh, was it actually a thing? Has it been confirmed? Okay, so it's just those guys. All right, we're gonna do. I'm gonna interrogate. Wait. Interrogate. I'm gonna investigate these cards real quick. I have to investigate some more. I'm not done. I can't. I need to investigate these cards. There's just something off about them. Something very off. Something very weird. Okay, never mind. It's all good.
And that's when the madam says,
Nah. I feel like this game would actually punish you if you keep asking about the Croque Monsieur.
Les coqs. Les coqs.
Oh, it's called Le Coq. Le Coq.
What a view. You can see the July column so clearly from up here.
Hey, Cucurico, you're already here. You have news about the Croque Monsieur, or is that about the other matter?
Here you go, as requested. The full register of those who entered Paris Law School and the full list of graduates.
Yeah, very good. Let's take a look.
Yeah, you get Uno when you install Discord. You have Uno. It comes free with Discord.
Now, could you please tell me what this is all about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for?
Yeah, look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names you recognize?
It's a Nitro feature. Yeah, there's some like they integrated some games or something into voice chat stuff on Discord. So if you have someone with Nitro, they can start up a quote-unquote Uno game. And anyone can play.
Well, I see my own class of 1837, and I see that moronic prosecutor Rupert Rabington under the class of 1846. Oh, and there's J.J. Falcon's name under the class of 1832.
Very good. Now take a look at this register page from 1829. See anything amiss?
Ban those Nitros! Ban them!
Well, I don't see JJ's name, but I'm not quite sure what that implies, Inspector.
The explanation is simple. J.J. Falcon changed his name sometime between 1829 and 1832, right around the time of the July Revolution.
And why would he do that?
Why, indeed. Monsieur Cocorico, you and I are roosters. We are birds of justice, birds of French national pride.
Oh, the French are a bunch of cocks.
But Falcon, he's a bird of prey. It is in his very nature to draw his talons and lash out at those around him. I have no doubt that when the pressure rises, he will show his true colors.
I'm not sure if I agree with your personality assessment, Inspector. I've always suspected that JJ was a buffoon, an imbecile, a troglodyte, but never would I describe him as a person of malice.
Time will tell.
Do you need me for anything else, Inspector, or shall I continue my investigation into the Croque Monsieur?
There's one more thing. Take this.
A pistol? No, thank you, Inspector.
These are dangerous times. If you faced a violent threat, you cannot hope to defend yourself with that riding crop of yours.
I'm well aware. I just find these ghastly things tend to escalate situations rather than mitigate them.
That's what everyone says during peacetime. Take it. Thank me when it saves your hide.
Fine, I'll keep hold of it.
Well, Monsieur Cocorico, you have been most helpful.
Now I'm just doing my duty. Good day, Inspector.
I need to see this. Ooh, man, that looks good. Yo, I could use one of these croque monsieurs right now. Oh, look at it. I am looking up that Sammy. Look at it. Oh, baby. It's got the cheese on the top that's baked in. Ooh. The cheese is melty out. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it looks so good. Let me look at another one. Oh, there's so many of these. Oh my god. Oh, these look so good. I feel like I want to make these now. Here's another one. It's got that stuff on the top of it. Oh yeah. And just crunch into that, and it's gonna be like crunchy and soft. This is one that's called the Madame. The Crocs Madame. Oh, this one's even better looking. It's got the runny egg at the top. Yo, dude. Yo, look at that. Yummy. Oh, that's a sunny day right there. Monte Cristo? I know what a Monte Cristo is. But I'll save it with the rest of you. That's also a great looking sandwich. Especially when you get it with the fucking with the dipping. With the dipping sauce. The jam sauce. Ooh, yeah, baby. Yummy, yummy. Alright. Enough about that. I feel like I was spoiled now. I think those guys were talking about sandwiches and not of the guy. Because they were talking about the Crocs Madame. Maybe. Maybe they're actually talking about what's his face. Anyway, let's go to... What about... yeah, let's go to the hospital. Yeah, there he is, Sparrow Son. Go ahead, say what you have to say. Well, excuse me, Dr. Falrit. I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and making me well and stuff.
It's no trouble at all, Sparrow Son. It's no trouble at all. Sparrow Son, wasn't it? Of course, there's a small matter of the debt.
Right.
Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. The total comes to 500 francs.
Falcon, can I get an advance on this month's pay? Next month's and maybe the months after? Calm down, Sparrow Son. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments.
Of course, of course.
Oh, thank goodness. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century.
Hey, your pay isn't that bad.
Now, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You messieurs are lawyers, yes? If you do some pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little bit.
There's a dog out here.
Maybe to say 100 francs?
Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind?
Get rid of that dog for me. He keeps barking outside my window.
No. What is she doing?
She's been doing that, like... Oh, no! I'm dropping stuff. My emergency sippy bottle.
Debt collection.
Sounds fun.
That actually sounds quite fun. It'll be nice change from this croque monsieur nonsense.
Yeah, give us details, Doctor.
There's a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He's been evading my attempts at collecting on his bill ever since. I wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I know the man is a successful inventor. He could easily afford to front the bill. I would greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we can swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute. Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. Doctor. You'll dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt. Wait, I didn't agree to that. Every waking moment. Okay, let's visit the inventor. Where is it at? Well, we do have R&M. It must be this one. Okay. All right, let's go to R&M first. Monsieur Vulpes, you've managed to dig up some information, I trust?
There's good news and there's bad news.
Give me the bad news. Hit me with the bad news first.
The croque monsieur refused to speak with anyone who does not know a secret password. And I'm afraid I was unable to procure that particular password.
I see, that is a problem. What's the good news?
If you want to meet the croque monsieur anyway, I've learned that he lurks around the Rue des Marmosets.
The Rue des Marmosets?
On Friday evenings.
The Rue de Marmosets. Oh, the Monkey Road. Oh, the Monkey Road by Notre Dame. That's an easy enough to get to. What's up, guys?
I apologize that I cannot be more help.
It's no problem at all, monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead. Rue de Marmoset on Friday. I'll be there. And the password shouldn't be too hard to uncover. We just have to find someone with a loose enough tongue.
I shan't delay the two of you any longer. I'm sure you have a lot of investigative work to do.
And that we do. Thanks for all the help, Monsieur Vulpes. Shifty foxes? They're all shifty. Well, it is Sunday, so we got some time. Let's check out our engineer and inventor friend.
Come in.
Are you Monsieur Gustav Trove?
I am. And you are?
Lawyers. We're lawyers sent on behalf of Dr. Falret. We're here to collect the debt that you owe. It's time to pay up, monsieur.
Yeah, dude, I completely forgot about that. Listen, I would be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. What to do? What to do?
You played more Ghost Song? Hey, good job, dude. It's a good game, I like it.
I know. I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It's a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field.
Is it the X-ray? I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over some gadget.
No. Trust me, this baby will easily be worth 10,000. No, 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it.
Oh, alright then. Hand the device over and I'll pass it along to Dr. Falfret right away.
Well, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet.
It's not finished?
I know exactly what needs to be done, but I'm missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some time to spare, you could help me out. Run out and collect what I need.
What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, then you should do it yourself. Falcon, please help the man! I can't spend the rest of my life in debt. Alright. No need to get all panicky. We'll hear out the man at least. Great, I'll take notes. What is it that you need, monsieur?
Actually, I need a copper pot.
A pot? Like, as in a saucepan? What on earth for?
It's a necessary component for my invention. I can use it to build a portable electric battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid, accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated.
Save your scientific mumbo-jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire.
One copper pot.
Oh, is the copper pot important? Okay, one copper pot. I wonder where we could find one of those. I've seen copper kettles at the Le Halles markets, although those things aren't too cheap. One second. I can't help but feel that I saw a copper pot somewhere else.
What else? String. High-grade string to bind some component of the devices together.
Yeah, seems simple enough. I imagine Le Halles market would have that in abundance. Can we really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. Look, I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it.
The string must be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that fishing line grade.
Oh, I see. Was there anything else you wanted, monsieur?
Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps? No, that's everything.
Alright, I got it all written down. Alright, so copper pot. I'm sure the string is going to be from the fisherman. Oh, I mean the kingfisher. Don't want to call him a fisherman. He's not a fisherman. Marvy's hacking! Marvy's hacking! Ban him! Ban him! Ban him! I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on a debt and left with a shopping list. We're gonna follow through and get Monsieur Trove's items, right? We'll see. Alright, so we gotta find the password. We gotta find a lot of stuff. Alright, I'm gonna say... let's go to... the bridge first. I'm sure we can get some fishing line here. From, Toussaint.
Well, if it isn't the rude lawyers. You know, you owe me big guy.
I owe you?
Yeah, my fishing line snapped when I dragged you out of the water the other day. I had to buy a new reel. So the way I see it, you owe me 2 francs for the fishing line and 1 million francs for saving your life.
I don't have 1,000,002 francs.
Oh, really? But you look so bourgeois. Alright, I'll tell you what. 2 francs for the line and we'll call it even.
Okay. Fine, here's your 2 francs. Consider it a gift of gratitude for saving my life.
Oh, much thanks, monsieur. Now, what are you here for?
Why are we here? Alright, we have some questions. How's the fishing? So, caught anything good?
Today, not a kipper. This new fishing line's really good, but I've run out of good bait, so it's practically useless by itself.
That's quite an issue. Hey, Falcon, you think that fishing line would work as a high-grade string Monsieur Trouvé wanted? It just might. Say, Monsieur Kingsley, since you aren't catching anything, would it be possible for us to take that new fishing line off your hands?
Sure, what's it worth?
Didn't we already go over this fishing line payment business?
Yeah, but that was compensation for the old fishing line. If you wanted to buy the new one, it's a whole separate matter. Also, I saved your life, remember? And I was polite enough not to rub that fact in your face. Not much.
Fine. How much do you want the new line cost?
10 francs.
There's no way that line costs 10 francs.
You're right. It cost 1. But I added a little markup.
That's obscene.
I guess it is a bit. I tell you what, if you can provide me with some killer bait, I'll give you the line for free.
Killer bait? Like worms?
Sure, worms, sweets, whatever. So what'll it be? Do you have some bait or you just want to pay me the cash?
Yeah, I'll just give him the cash. I'm done playing the stupid runaround fetch quest nonsense. Here's 10 francs.
Excellent. Here's your line. Wait, hold on. Now I have no fishing line or bait. I did not think of that deal through. Well. Can I help with something else?
I don't know.
Nah. I think we're done here. Happy fishing, monsieur. Bye, monsieur fisherman.
Hey, you know I hate being called that.
He pays attention to people. He also lies about paying attention to people. He's a liar. Alright, let's go to... He's no motivation that we know of. Let's go to Le Hold. Alright, so we need a copper pot and a piece of string. What option do we have? I see Sasha Spider Silverware Store. Too pricey. Let's take it down a notch. Okay, how about that place over there? Harry Hippopotamus's Pottery and Haberdashery. That name just rolls off the tongue. Still too pricey. We're buying for a mad scientist, not for the Queen of England. What about that little stand? Ruse, odds, and ends. Looks cheap, and then I even see a copper kettle in the back. Now we're talking. Excuse me, madame! Wait, those two look familiar. I recognize you. Weren't you two begging outside Chateau Crinery a couple weeks ago? Yeah, that was us. Thank you for your generosity, monsieur. We put your money to good use, see?
Ah, we put your money to good use, eh? Start a business. At Ruse, odds, and ends, we sell everything, eh?
I suppose the congratulations are in order. It's no small feat. It's no small feat to put yourself out of the streets in today's economy. So, do we get a discount?
A discount? Look at them ears.
Well, we did help kickstart your little enterprise. I suppose we are investors of sorts.
Sorry, messieurs, no discounts. You gave us donation out of generosity of your hearts. Oh, is that not people? Yeah, but maybe we can help you out. What is it you wanted?
Copper kettle. We see a copper kettle in your stall. How much is that?
30 francs.
That's too much. 30 francs for a kettle? That's far too much.
But this kettle's super fancy. Look at all them engravings. It's nice and stout. Look at the handle.
Engravings lead no improved tea creation.
Look at the spout. Something like this, you can sip of tea while you pretend to be a hoity-toity bourgeoisie.
Yeah, it's very fancy, but still more than we can afford. How does 20 francs sound?
Not bothering, monsieur. 30 francs are nothing.
I'll take the francs. I'm not going to give the francs. Alright, fine. I will take it. Here's your money.
Here's a kettle. Plenty doing business with you, monsieur.
Damn Aussies.
Anything else?
No, we're done. That's all, madame. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, be sure to come back if you forgot anything. I'm back soon.
Let's go to our, you.
Come in.
I'm pretty sure I gave him 10 francs. I wonder where the other kettle, because Sparrowson mentioned there was a copper kettle somewhere else. I'm assuming if I remembered where that was, that would have led to a cheaper one.
Oh, I think so. Have you managed to gather the materials I needed?
Yes, monsieur, the string and the copper pot, exactly as described. Here you go.
What? What is this? A fancy kettle? It's made of copper, I suppose. But what an odd choice.
It's a little tricky to procure necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes.
There's a general store down the street that sells strings at discounted copper pots and the like. I assumed you would have gone shopping there.
Well, I did not have it as a location to go to, so not my fault.
Well, no matter, no matter. Give me 1 minute. I'll finish assembling the device. Ta-da! May I proudly present to you Gustav Trouve's magnificent Explorer Extractor Surgical Device.
What the fuck is it? I see the forceps, but what is this thing?
Trademark, patent pending.
It looks like a pair of kitchen tongs hooked up to a stewing pot.
Agreed. I wasn't expecting something so low-tech and, well, bad. Well, the demonstration is in order. 1 moment, if you please.
Falcon, that thing looks like junk. This whole fetch quest had been a waste of our time.
I suspected that the man was delusional from the very start. It would have explained why he was being treated by a mental health professional. There's nothing to be done, though. Let's just humor Gustav until we get an opportunity to leave. Cut our losses.
What about my medical debt?
Time for a demonstration. Get ready to have your stockings blown off, messieurs. So here we have one piece of regular piece of meat. Imagine, if you will, that this is a soldier.
Alright. That meat is a soldier.
An oddly shaped and potentially tasty soldier.
And here we have a small piece of iron. Imagine, if you will, that this is a musket ball. So a soldier is wandering through a battlefield, not a care in the world, when all of a sudden, BAM! The person has been shot. The musket ball has been embedded in the man's flesh.
I'm scared, Falcon. He slammed that metal into the meat like a madman.
Quick, messieurs, you're a battlefield medic. The soldier is wounded and you have a precious little time. What do we do?
Mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth is the only way.
I volunteer.
No, monsieur, no. No eating the meat. The answer I was looking for was surgery. Most battlefield medics would carefully cut out the bullet with a scalpel. Now I hear you wondering, Monsieur Trouve, surely there must be a better way.
Wait, did you just make like a magnet? A forcep magnet?
I wonder no more. Behold the Explorer Extractor. Watch as I power up the device. And then, as I move the detector component over the meat. Is that thing humming? It is, monsieur. When the electromagnet component of the Explorer Extractor detects a piece of iron, the device vibrates and emits a soft hum.
I must say I'm actually impressed, monsieur.
The device that can detect metal beneath flesh, that's innovative. I've never heard of such a thing before.
Yeah, but why limit it to battlefield surgery? You could repurpose that thing to some sort of treasure hunting device. That would make you really rich.
Hold your horses, messieurs. Hold your horses. I'm not done yet. You have only seen half of the device's capabilities. The exploration part. Now you can witness the second part. Extraction! Did that thing just...
Yeah. Sucked out the ball like a pip from a grapefruit.
That's a little, You just made another hole taking it out.
Behold, the original piece of iron removed swiftly and precisely from the flesh. So what do you think? Pretty revolutionary, huh?
I think that meat looks a lot less appetizing than before. It's practically exploded.
I have no idea what to think. Monsieur Trouve, you are a strange and mildly terrifying individual, but I cannot fault the innovation of your device. We shall pass it along to Dr. Felrot and let him decide its worth.
The Explorer Extractor.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sure the good doctor will approve.
I'm hungry. Let's pick up some steaks on the way back to the office.
Let's not. So where can we go now? So we can't actually go back to the hospital for... Well, this actually doesn't cost time, so I can go back to the hospital right now without it costing a time.
Ah, you've returned. Were you successful?
Well, Monsieur Trouvé didn't really have any money, but he did give us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Go ahead, take it. He said that you could keep it.
What is this?
Monsieur Trouvé called it an Explorer Extractor. He said that it would revolutionize the medical field. I don't quite understand how it works, but maybe I could demonstrate it if you have a piece of meat and a lump of metal handy.
Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I sent you to retrieve owed money. Instead, you returned several days late with this child's toy. Just forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys, and it was foolish of me to assume that a crazed inventor would produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day, messieurs.
Hey, we're debt-free! So, do I get a discount on my bill? Dr. Felront? About that discount? Oh, he's gone. Sorry, Sparrowson. Doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount. Well, there goes my year's wages. So, what do we do now? Get back to our investigation into the Croque Monsieur and the rebels, I assume. We've wasted precious time on this fool's errand.
Let's see. Impressive Manor House. No. Chocolate Emporium. No. High Court. No. Hidden Library. Let's do the Hidden Library. Friday is when there's something on Monkey Street, but we don't know the password.
Time to hit the books, am I right? If you're looking for Croque Monsieur recipes, I guess that would be in the cooking section. We aren't here for recipes, Sparrowson. This librarian fellow seems pretty intelligent. If there's something we've overlooked, he would know.
Would you mind lowering your voices? You're disturbing me doing my daily crossword. I should have known. It's the two Harlequins.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Monsieur. We have some questions.
Of course you do. Fine, let's get this over with so I can get back to my puzzle.
Have you ever heard of the Croque Monsieur?
Sandwich, of course I've heard of it.
No, I mean the person with that name.
No, it doesn't ring any bells. I'm familiar with the Earl of Sandwich, if that is any help.
Wait, you can become an Earl of Food now? I'm in the wrong profession. Never mind. We'll try something else. What can you tell us about an uprising?
An uprising? You care to be more specific?
A Paris uprising.
Yeah, you two cannot be serious. You want me to talk about every rebellion, revolution, and revolt that Paris have ever been through? We would be here all night.
What about an uprising that hasn't happened yet?
A future uprising? I read the newspapers, messieurs. The government tried to strangle the media, but the truth shines through the gapes of censorship. Citizens' contempt for our current leaders is blatant. A future revolt is very real possibility. That's all I know.
I see. Let's try asking something else. Really, we're barking up the wrong tree. Thank you for your time anyway, Monsieur.
Bid you a good day.
He's no help. No help at all.
I mean, we could just go to the... could just go here. And just see what happens. We still have a whole nother week, too.
Is that him? It must be. Excuse me, Monsieur. I don't recognize you fellas.
It's Florida Man!
What's the password? The password? 1 to 2? Password? Is the password? That's a pretty safe bet, statistically speaking.
Yeah, wise guy, huh? I don't like this one bit. I'm out of here.
Wait, monsieur! Come back! He's gone, Falcon.
Damn.
Maybe he'll be back next week. We'll just have to find someone who knows the password before then.
Alright. Someone's favorite character has to know something.
Alright.
La Leone.
Friar Ramus. Oh, we had Romulus, now we have Remus.
The room to your liking, mademoiselle.
Don't call me that.
My apologies, madame. But what are your thoughts? Is the room suitable?
It's dark, cramped, and more than a little macabre, but it will do.
Excellent. I have hired private security to guard the entrance 24 hours a day. Rest assured, your weapons are safe.
Beaumort? Tell me, Friar, are we doing the right thing?
Of course we are, madame. There cannot be change without bloodshed. No revolution without revolution. Surely you aren't having second thought.
Of course not. I want nothing more than to serve justice to the corrupted rulers of this company. What's the difference, right? Rulers of this country. When the time comes... Pew! I'll be the one that pulls the trigger. No, that was a cutscene. Those are free actions. Excuse me. It's 1848, but it's also furry France.
Welcome. Oh, it's you two again.
You remember us. I guess that's no surprise.
Of course I remember. You are the monsieur who asked many questions to buy little chocolate.
I'm afraid we have more questions today, Monsieur Haggleslack. Thanks for being patient with us. You sell chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavory characters in your occupation?
Of course, one time, I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands, and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman.
Ha!
I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him and made a hasty retreat.
I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of the Lander stories.
The tulips, man. The original NFTs.
But for some reason, his tangential ranch don't bother me.
Let me be more specific. We're looking for a person called the Croque Monsieur. Does that name sound familiar? No, monsieur. Have you heard any rumors of rebellions in Paris recently? Well, monsieur, there's always rumors of rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows, the bourgeois cower in fear. Yeah, but have you personally heard anything specific? No. I suppose we're done here. I guess it was a little silly for me to look for intel about a rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I can help you with something else. Like what? Well, you may have noticed that this is in fact a chocolate shop. I'm a much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumor monger. Of course. I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation?
Could it be? Am I the friend, Falcon? Is it a gift for me?
Certainly, monsieur. If you're looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped sock selection from Tuscany would suit you.
Romantic, you say?
Romantic, you say?
Oh, I don't feel a way about you, Falcon, but how could I decline such a scrumptious gift?
No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion? Perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. They are very sweet. Nobody can resist.
Yes, those are perfect. Take them, Falcon. Take them.
For pity's sake, Sparrowson, why are you being so fidgety?
No reason.
Then cut it out, it's weird. I think those would work nicely, Monsieur Haggleslack. How much are they? 5 francs, perhaps a little steep for some, but I assure you that their quality more than justifies the price tag.
How much money do I got? 82? Yeah, sure.
I'll take them. May I have them wrapped? Certainly, monsieur. One moment, if you please.
Falcon.
What is it?
I just want to say, you've been a great friend and an inspirational mentor. I have ample amounts of respect for you as a person, and
you do know that these chocolates aren't for you, right?
Oh. Yeah, I knew that.
Good, just making sure.
You're breaking my heart, Falcon.
Hello, monsieur. I'm sure the recipients will enjoy them. Thank you very much, monsieur, and thank you for putting up with our endless questions. It has been my pleasure, monsieur.
Okay, who do I have the chocolates for? I guess we'll find out. Student Tavern. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Where would, if I was a revolutionary, if I was a revolutionist, where would I go? Oh, I'd be in prison.
Why did we come here, Falcon? We don't have a client to defend.
I had a thought. If we want to find criminals, then we should probably talk to the person who deals with them every day.
Ah, I get it. You're looking for Quark, that pesky jailer. Where is he?
It could be his day off. Maybe we should come back another time.
Oh, come on! I mean, I guess it was Sunday. But still! I'm going back in.
Yeah, still no sign of Quark.
I can't believe it. That nosy jailer gets all up in our faces when we're doing our lawyer thing, but when you actually need him, he's nowhere to be seen.
It's a little strange, actually.
What do you think happened to him?
Maybe he quit.
Maybe he got bored and quit. Started his own business, followed his own dreams.
What do jailers dream of doing? Defending the Tower of London?
Well, he would fit in well with all the other ravens that work there. In any case, we wasted enough time in this place, so I'm gonna cross this place off the map. If Quark isn't here, then he isn't here.
Right.
Ah, come on. Let's go to... You know, I bet she would have given me a copper pot. Ah, you there. I remember you. You guys helped me out with this little dilemma. What is it, mademoiselle? Which country is better, Great Britain or the United States of America? Well, well, at this day and age, France fucking hated Britain. USA, USA, USA. Woo! I'm gonna have to go with the USA. You guys have kicked Britain's derriere in the battlefield, right? Well, sure, that, but also because they are proving themselves to be a unique and formidable nation. It's quite remarkable what they've achieved in such a short period of time. You prefer the USA, huh? There's a lot of opportunity there. What is this about, mademoiselle? Well, I'm thinking of taking a trip. A long trip. Everywhere I go in Paris, people are angry and depressed. It's like violence is about to break out at any moment. I've saved up enough, so I'm going to get out of here, follow my dream of starting a new life overseas. Who's going to look after the Chateau Criniere? Well, with the Baron's passing, they decided to auction off his estate. I think the Demios, how do you fucking even pronounce that? Demios were showing some interest in the household, so I guess they can handle the household duties themselves. The Demios, you say? Interesting. Meow. Demios. The Demios. The Demios, you say? Interesting. Anyway, this might be the last time we'll see each other, so I'll just say au revoir, Sparrow-san. Au revoir, Monsieur Falcon. Farewell, mademoiselle. I wish you a pleasant voyage. De meow. So long, mademoiselle. Don't let those Yanks push you around. Hey, Falcon, I think we forgot something. Eh? The rebels, the croque monsieur, all the juicy investigation stuff. We're supposed to be asking questions. Oh, right. That completely slipped my mind. It's no matter. Coaline didn't seem like the type to get involved with rebels and arms dealers. She probably knew nothing. I suppose. In any case, she seems to be the only one with enough sense to escape before the violence starts. Yeah. 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 Shit! Oh.
There he is! That's the rooster who shot the croque monsieur.
Cocorico. I think we're getting close to unraveling this whole rebellion nonsense. Let's not dawdle, Sparrow, son. We're nearly there. I sent the giraffe to the USA. Alright, let me just deal with this letter first. And we got some chocolates. Spam? I don't think so. It's from Cocorico. Severin. Well, go ahead, Sparrow, let's hear it. JJ, if this letter reaches you uninterrupted, then it means that I have been captured or killed by the rebels. What? Last evening, the inspector gave me a tip-off of a midnight trade between the rebels and the Croque Monsieur on the Rue des Marmoset. I intend to watch from the shadows, but I know that such a mission is a dangerous one. Wish me luck. If this is the last correspondence you'll ever hear from me, then I suppose I should end on a positive note. I know it's. I keep calling him Sparrow-san. Sparrowson. Like Robertson, Sparrowson, but it keeps coming out as Sparrow-san. But deal with it. Falcon, you're a good friend and an excellent lawyer. I'm sorry for belittling you all these years. Kind regards, Severin Cocorico. Hey, it's my French anime. I can do whatever I want. This is my version of Wok Fu. Is this for real? There's no way. This letter has to be some sort of setup. It's Severin's handwriting.
Where do you think he is?
I don't know.
Why would he go alone?
I don't know.
Well, we have to go help him, right? I mean, if that trade was at midnight last night, then it's 10 o'clock now. He might still be okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Come on, Falcon, pull yourself together. We've got to act fast while there's still time on the clock.
Sparrowson, I have a bad feeling in my gut.
Yeah, well, me too. This letter is terrifying stuff.
No, you don't understand. I know that if Severin wasn't already dead now, he would be very soon. And there's nothing we can do about it.
What are you talking about? You don't know that.
I do. I'm certain. We've messed up. We've missed something. We've overlooked something vital, and now Severin's fate is sealed.
You're spouting defeatist nonsense. Come on, Falcon, let's go visit the Rue de Marmoset. We might find a clue.
Come on, Sparrowson, keep up. No time for wheezing. If Cocorico was last seen around here, then there has to be a clue nearby.
Right. Start from the left.
Destin Stationery. Come along for all your writing needs, whether you need paper, ink, stamps.
What are you doing? Stop procrastinating, Falcon. Cocorico's life is at stake.
There's a pool of blood here. Looks fresh.
Cocorico's?
I see drag marks headed towards the tunnel, which leads straight to the sign. If I had to guess, someone was killed here last night and their body was hastily disposed of in the river. But I see several sets of bloody footprints too. Some are faint, but they head that way, towards the main road.
So he could still be alive.
Let's see where the footprints go.
Here, the footprints lead right to Notre Dame?
Seems that way.
Unbelievable. Where's a friar when you need one?
Forget the friar. Let's keep following the blood trail and see where it ends up.
Wait a minute, Falcon. Shouldn't we get the police involved before we go any further?
I don't think they can be trusted in this situation. You remember what Severin wrote in his letter? The inspector was the one who gave him the tip-off.
Ah. What are you saying? You think the police are in on this?
At this point, anything's possible. We have to stay focused on the trail.
Hey, wait up! That way leads straight down to...
Ah, man, I'm famished! When's all the mouthy parrot gonna relieve me of duty so I can go grab a snack?
Ah, the parrot. Ah, so the parrot was involved. The trail keeps going...
Hey, isn't that the concierge jailkeeper Quack?
It's Quark, you dummies!
I had no idea you were a religious man, monsieur.
I'm not! I had a career change. Private security pays much better than the regular old jail keeping, you know.
Monsieur, we don't have much time, so I'll keep it brief. We're following a trail that leads to the door behind you. We need you to let us pass.
Door behind me? Ha! You idiots! That door leads straight to the catacombs. You don't want to go down there.
Catacombs?
And besides, just because I know how to get in doesn't mean I'm just gonna let you pass. I've got a job to do. I have integrity. I've promised to act as God, and that's what I'm doing.
You want a bribe, don't you?
Bingo! What do you got?
Here's a present.
It must be tiring to stand there all day, all night. I bet you would love something to eat.
Now that you mention it, what you got?
I got some delicious chocolate.
Here you go, monsieur.
Oh yeah, that's the jackpot right there. Gimme!
So what do you say, monsieur? Can we go on?
Oh yeah, no problem. That's the door behind me. I ain't stopping you.
That's the door to the catacombs? It's that simple?
Yeah, it's that simple. What were you expecting? A hidden bookcase or something? Go on, go look. What idiots. They're walking straight into a pitch black maze without even a torch. I wonder, will they get lost and starve, or will they find the crazy lion girl and get shot? Either way ain't my problem.
Not my problem. Upon entering the doorway, Falcon and Sparrow's son find themselves at the top of a stone staircase that spirals into the abyss below.
Here goes nothing.
They begin the descent.
I knew an underground passage would be dark, but this is ridiculous. I can't even see my hand in front of my face.
Just keep putting one foot in front of the other, Sparrowson. Ah, I think that was the last step. Now it's just twisted tunnels ahead of us.
I should take up smoking. If I smoked, I would have a match right now, and we would be able to see where we're going. Plus, you know, all that health benefits. And I'd probably be calmer.
Keep it together, Sparrowson.
I know. I'll unravel this loose thread from my jacket. We can just trace the string to find our way back. We reach the dead end.
Yeah, good thinking. Just like Thesis and the Minotaur.
Wait. There aren't any Minotaurs in here, are there? Head of a bull, body of a bull, scary stuff.
Head of a bull, body of a bull, huh? Never mind. That's not how it is. It feels like there's a gap in the wall here. I guess the path branches. I can feel a slight breeze coming from the passage to the left. The air seems a little more stagnant to the right. Ooh, decisions. So if we go right, I feel that's more where there's not people, like for meetings. But there could be people down there for meetings, right? Deeper into the catacombs. But if we go left, I'm assuming that's more of a place with actual airflow. I'm starting to get lost. Where's my piss bottle? Let's risk it for the biscuit. The air must get more stagnant the deeper we travel into the tunnels. Let's press onward.
The walls feel weird and bumpy. What kind of stone is this?
Hate to break it to you, Sparrow son, but that's not stone.
Wait. So what is it?
Well, we're in a crypt.
Oh dear. I thought we would be dealing with one or two coffins, not a wall of skeletons.
Keep it together, Sparrow son. Severin's life is on the line.
You're right. I have to stay focused.
Do you know about the Paris catacombs? Let me show you. The Paris catacombs have a very unique feature where their walls are actually made from bone. There is a lot of bones. A lot of bones down there. A lot. Exactly. There was a lot of dead people, and they had to figure out what to do with all the skeletal remains. So they made an art piece of the catacombs. Oh, looks like the path branches again. What of the meat? They ate it. They were hungry. Well, actually, probably the rats ate it all. Mostly, and then they ate the rats. And the pigeons and whatnot.
Are my eyes going funky from the darkness, or is there a glimmer of light coming from the right path?
No, I see it too. There's definitely some light on that side. follow the light path, go into the darkness. I should go into the darkness just to keep stealthy, right? Let's go into the darkness. Let's go this way.
Into the dark? Screw that, Falcon. We're going right.
Damn.
It's definitely getting lighter. I can see my hands again. But that might just mean we're getting close to the exits, right? Maybe this has been a wild goose chase.
Yeah. Hush, listen.
Voices?
Voices. We're getting close.
Wait, Falcon, aren't you scared?
Wait, was there like a delusion of choice there? If I picked the breezy path, would they have just been like, no, let's go this way instead?
Terrified.
Oh, look, there's the walls.
Furries!
There they are.
I'll ask one more time. What is your name?
Ah, those two were involved. Are you with the police, the Royal Guard? Speak, bird.
Yeah, man, Belmont. We've been here all night. He simply ain't talking. He didn't react to coaxing. He didn't react to torture. Maybe it's just time, administer some justice.
Justice, that word.
Ah, the rooster finally crows.
You ought to know who I am. Fine. My name is Severin Cocorico. I'm a public prosecutor for the Cour d'Assises.
Well, Steffi, it's been a pleasure, but we can't be having spies running around our base of operation now, can we? So without further ado, I hereby sentence you to...
Wait a minute, Piero. This is no ordinary spy.
Because he's a prosecutor?
No, because he's the bastard who condemned my father 10 years ago.
What, you sure?
I had my suspicions when I saw his smug air of arrogance, his holier-than-thou glare. But now that I know his name and occupation, there is no doubt.
Do you remember, Bird? Do you remember the trial of a homeless lion in the winter of 1835? What was your father's name?
Jean Belmart.
Belmart.
What's up, Gua?
What were his crimes?
His only crime was trying to feed a starving child. He took a handful of vegetables from a grocer's stand, not out of greed, but out of sheer desire to see me survive. But he was seen by a policeman, another arrogant cock, like yourself, actually. So my father was thrown in jail, he was dragged to court, and he had the privilege of watching the proceedings from the stands. I remember your sharp words. This man is a thief, this man is a scoundrel, he deserves the harshest possible punishments for his crimes. He didn't care about the consequences, he didn't care about why my father did what he did. All you cared about was fulfilling your lust to see a criminal behind bars. My father received a sentence of 5 years. He died on his 3rd. Do you remember him?
Mademoiselle, in all my days as prosecutor, I have seen over thousands of cases. I'm not going to remember a single bread thief.
You rotten cunard. We're all just insects to you, aren't we? Who cares if a child starves on the street as long as you put enough criminals behind bars to meet your quota, am I right? Your silence speaks volumes of your guilt. Severin Cocorico, you have been tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, and of the murder of Croque Monsieur, and of the murder of my father, Jean Belmart.
Ah, I have been found guilty. Mademoiselle, if you want to shoot me so you can fulfill your revenge fantasies, then by all means shoot me. But don't pretend for a moment that this mob resembles a court of justice in any form.
Court of justice? Now there's a contradiction. Bird, you know nothing of justice. Friar Remus, read this man his last rites.
With pleasure, madame.
Falcon, we have to make a move. Say something!
I object. Objection.
Alright, I'm going in.
I'm coming too.
No, I need you to get out of here. Go find the police, Royal Guard, anyone I'll stall for time.
Falcon. Okay, I'll get help.
Do you have any last words? Just pull the bloody trigger and be done with it.
Wait! Wait. He's right. This is a terrible trial. There is no evidence, no defense, no examination of the facts. You've dragged a man off the streets and decided his fate based purely on your own prejudices and whims.
Who the clock does this bird brain think he is?
I am the man's defense attorney. I am JJ Falcon.
JJ, what are you doing?
Defense attorney, you're a Raven Looney is what you are.
Oh, spy. I've seen this monsieur eavesdropping in our conversations before. He cannot be trusted. Everyone, please hear me out.
Not to the friar. Definitely not the friar. Wait, which one's Piero? Which one's Fontaine? Oh yeah, Piero is the parrot. Duh. Parrot with a big mouth, a big hat, and a big attitude. Damn, we should have investigated the parrot. He probably would have said the password. Fontaine or Piero? Definitely not the friar. Friar Ramus. I do agree birds or dogs are better. The friar, I'm assuming the friar is the brother of Romulus, the Judge Romulus. Because it's Friar Ramus, and we had Judge Romulus. I don't think it really matters too much. Let's do Piero.
Piero, we've only met on a couple of occasions, but you seem like a good person.
What, mate? You what, mate? Yeah, are you fucking British? The fucking British parrot? You don't know that. You don't know the first thing about me.
Well, regardless, surely you see something wrong with executing a man without trial.
Nah, we need a better French. We need a better France where we're all tweeted as equal. But God, we failed to do that.
Do you see, Falcon? This man's death is inevitable. For the good of France and in the name of justice, he must be killed. Justice. There's that word again.
Madame, I won't presume to know who you are or what you stand for, but shooting this man right now would not bring you justice. It would only serve to satisfy your desire for revenge.
Justice, revenge, what's the difference?
I was gonna say due process.
Due process, madame. By following an organized chain of events, justice ensures that both sides have a fair and balanced trial.
My father did not receive a fair and balanced trial.
Then this is your opportunity to show the rooster how it should be done.
Yeah, I'm sure you are entertaining the words of the season.
Fine, Falcon. We'll play this your way. We shall have a formal trial for the murder of Croque Monsieur.
Excellent. Shall we head back to my office and file the necessary papers?
Don't take me for a fool. You'll walk us right into a trap. We shall have the trial right here and now.
Right here in the catacombs.
It's a good it's a good place as any. I suppose we'll be needing a judge.
Hey, volunteer!
No thanks, Piero. We're trying to form a courtroom, not a circus.
No.
Just go see how the security is doing, Piero. We don't want any more spies wandering in.
Radio.
Perhaps I can help, madame. You know that I'm a pious man after all.
Okay, Ramus, you can be our judge, and I will lead the prosecution.
What about the jury? With due respect, I don't trust your peers to be impartial.
Look around you. As we speak, we are being watched and judged by countless dead men and women. They shall be our jury. What? That's hogwash.
That may work as a metaphor, but in practical terms...
In practical terms, it is not me you have to convince, Falcon. Convince me that this bird is not guilty. After all, I am the one who holds the gun.
Looks like we're ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cocorico is underway. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as Croque Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Belmont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night at the stroke of midnight, 2 gunshots were heard on the Rue des Marmousets. Piero alerted us and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon.
Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath?
Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Me and Belmont have found this here pigeon running around our tunnels.
I have no pigeon, monsieur.
He's a spy in any case. What's that? Execute him right here.
It's alright. He's with me.
With you?
He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff.
Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner.
No, madame.
Then take your lackey out of my sight.
Falcon,
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another rebel?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me. He dropped this.
What's this, a political pamphlet?
A cult pamphlet. A pamphlet on the cult of reason, found by Sparrowson in the catacombs.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I best get going back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Piero. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did.
Then you can be our first witness. Go stand in the center.
Okie dokie. Don't you say the oath or something?
That will be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Piero.
Okie dokie. I saw it police day. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business on the Rue des Marmousets. But all of a sudden, this there bully of the rooster appeared with a gun in hand. Bam! The rooster fired, the Croque slumped to the floor. What's up, Craskell? Using the last of his strength, the Croque Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! Croque fight back.
So to clarify, Cocorico shot first.
Yes, ma'am. No question there.
What happened next?
I know you guys, Fontaine, Ramus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away from the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all right back at the scene maybe a minute after I'd left.
And there I saw the dead Croque Monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Piero.
It's nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon, Piero is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen,
True that.
but he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life.
I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine, what does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert of the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Actually, It means that I would like to make sure that Piero's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I would be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly, the pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No, we will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon, don't mess with me.
Don't mess with you.
If I get the slightest inkling that you are rambling to stall for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cocorico's shoe size or the color of Croque Monsieur's underwear and I'll lose my patience.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh boy. Saw it as plain as day. It happened at night. The Croque Monsieur was just minding his own business. Business en route. All of a sudden, the rooster appeared with a gun in hand. Bam, the rooster fired. The croc slumped to the floor using the last of his strength. Stone and bam. Alright, plain as day. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day.
Yeah, plain as day.
Crime occurred at night. Piero, I'd like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast moonless night, in an unlit alley.
What's the point?
It would have been too dark to see. So dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear I saw what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You say that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue de Marmoset.
Oh, that's right. We live in La Via Lumiere. There's a gas lamp on every street.
You're right, Madame Belmarts, but there are street lanterns over Rue de Marmoset, but they wouldn't have been any good. Uh-oh. I don't think I have evidence for this. I can't get out of this either. It just automatically opened. I didn't do it. I didn't blow it. No.
Take a look at this.
You're saying this is how you know the street lamps are broken? I don't quite follow. You picked the wrong piece of evidence, didn't you?
Yeah, I messed up.
Are you trying to toy with me? I don't appreciate it. Explain yourself, Falcon. Why do you think the street lamps over Rue de Marmoset were broken? What? Use the extractor? I mean, I guess I have to. It can't be the letter, can it? I got no evidence. Falcon, your respect for your comrade is admirable, and you displayed great valiance by leaping headfirst into the lion's den. But you have failed to convince me of this bird's innocence. Well, that sucks. I couldn't go back. It just kept me in that loop.
Madame Belmart, I implore you.
Not another word. We humored you. We set up a court and went through the motions of a trial, and now the rooster's guilt has been formally proven. We have more evidence. Enough. The trial is over. Severin Cocorico, you've been formally tried by the people of the Second Republic. We have found you guilty on the counts of conspiracy, of the murder of Croque Monsieur, and the murder of my father, Jean Belmort.
Madame, please.
JJ, it's alright. I've made my peace. I can always rewind to another day. That's at the main screen, though.
Dying in the name of the New Republic at the hands of rebels, there are worse ways to go. Is it good enough for the Robespierre, right?
Severin.
Tend to the body, Piero.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you plan to kill us too? Why would I do that? You two have done nothing wrong. I see no reason for you to be tried, let alone executed.
Your mercy is admirable, madame, but I fear if we let these two go, they will tell the police everything. It would compromise us.
No, we promised to keep our beaks shut, right, Falcon?
But we cannot trust the word of potential traitors. Madame, for the good of France, we must execute the birds right now.
Some man of God you are.
I hate to admit it, but you have a point, Ramus. This is an unpleasant situation. What to do? Okay, I know. I'm gonna give you a choice. You have two options. The first is that I shoot you right here and now. That's not something either of us particularly want, but if it must be done...
What's option 2?
You join us. We need lawyers to help bring a new republic into fruition. Your skills would be very much appreciated.
Our skills?
Somebody has to draft new laws. Somebody has to file the paperwork to secure the new republic's internationally recognized legal status. Somebody has to prosecute the officials who corrupted this country. Wouldn't that be a glorious job?
You mean prosecute the Prime Minister or the King?
We can discuss the specifics later. For now, I need to hear a decision. What will it be? Better dead than red, right?
I would rather...
Join you! We would love to join you! The rebels and the Aviary attorneys, what a team!
Sparrow-san, this is serious, let me talk.
No, I know what you were about to say, and it was stupid. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you throw away both our lives so you can satisfy your stupid pride.
I refuse to work with the monster who murdered Severin.
You don't have to be happy with the task, just play along.
Are you two done conferring? We can't draw this out any longer.
Fine, we'll work with you.
Good. Then a verbal contract has been made.
So, what happens now?
Piero and Fontaine will lead you to Le Canard Joy. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running.
Of course.
Then we're done. You know, it's possible that he's supposed to die. I'm just saying, that's a possibility. They do force you through some paths sometimes. But then again, there's possibly a way to save him.
Yes, madame. Come along, you two.
You can't be seriously trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment.
I do trust them. Throughout that trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it's exactly what we need in this revolution.
Yeah, but they'll betray you.
If they are stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they will regret it.
What, did you already reload the pistol?
Huh? Got no more bullets left in there. You gotta pump it back. End of Act 3. No, like, it was like during the court, if you present the wrong evidence, they'll go back for you. This was like, it kept cycling through the same. It was, I don't think it was winnable. I really don't think it was winnable. But hey, I mean, anything's possible, right? That's a pretty cool game. But it is that time of the night. Apple needs to rest his voice, and Apple needs to get some sleep. I hope you all have enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. So please, have yourself a wonderful day. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Enjoy your new week. Take care. Stay well, and bye-bye for now.